Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in here on CTV Sports. This is the start of the Metropolitan Cup 6 goal. A little bit of a late start here. We had a bit of rain in Wellington over the past week. So we are getting a little bit of a late start here, but the sun is shining and we are just about ready to go. Two teams today, the first two teams in our Metropolitan Cup 6 goal. We have 9 teams in this one. Teams playing today is Rosalinda Polo, Gracida Homes. They're going to be in the blue jerseys there. They're going to take on Victory Polo. Both of these teams are 6 goals, so no handicaps in play here today. We're going to play 4 chukkers. Excuse me. Got the teams lining up here. Let's see. We'll get these lineups figured out. We've got for Rosalinda Polo, Gracida Homes, we have Baptiste wearing the number 1. And I believe Weston Gracida wearing the 2. Yep, there we go. Fernando Maciel wearing the number 3. And Nico Eurnekian. Sorry, I may have butchered that name. My apologies, Nico. Wearing the number 4. So they're going to be lining up just like that. And over on the other side of things, wearing the white jerseys, Victory Polo, Becky Schmeits, Kevin Schmeits, the husband-wife duo out there, Marcos Bignoli and Segundo Caimi. And they're going to line up just like that. So there you have the lineups here. Umpire Roddy Matthews is going to go over a few final instructions here for the two teams, and we will be getting this one underway in just a moment. Teams choosing sides here. All right, and away we go. Off and working here. It's going to be picked off there, but the whistle's going to sound fairly quickly here out of the bowl end. So, quick whistle. Just a handful of seconds in to this first chukker of 4. We have some familiar faces out there today. We also have some newcomers. I'd like to welcome the Rosalinda Polo Gracida Homes team to the Grand Champions Polo Club. Very happy to have you guys with us. And we're going to go ahead and drop this one for a penalty. Marcos Bignoli, going to do the honors here. Marcos takes a shot here from the 60-yard stripe to a defended goal. It's going to be picked off there, and that one will go over the back line. We may have a safety here. Yep, looks like it. See the umpire going to drop that ball 60 yards from the spot it crossed over the back line and allow Victory a shot at goal. All right, here comes the shot there. Trying to get that one nicely done there. Fernando going to stop that one in its tracks, send this one further down the field. Trying to keep this one under control. Nico now in possession here. He's wearing the number 4 on his back. Nico, big bomb down the field here. Trying to keep this one under control. He's got his number 2, Weston Gracida, working his way down. Weston gets it to the end line, but that one's going to take a ride over the end line wide of the goal. All right, so my apologies, folks. I did have the number 3 and 4 mixed up on Victory Farms. Marcos is wearing the number 4 and Segundo wearing the 3. So my correction on that. Marcos. Bignoli, we're going to bring this one back into play. Marcos. Bignoli. He's got Segundo coming across here. Weston coming in, trying to be a thorn in his side. Weston. He's got it clear. There he goes. Now, Marcos going to send this one over here, looking for Segundo. Segu gets a hold of the ball. Nico got a little touch on it here, but not quite enough. Fernando coming through, trying to disrupt that one. Now Kevin Schmeits in on the action. Kevin passes right back there to Segundo. Segundo being watched by Fernando. Now, where is this one going to go? Fernando with a nice back shot there. Beautifully executed. Over here, no one quite home, though, to pick up the ball. It's going to be picked off now. Coming across. Trying to get a hold of this one. They're fighting for possession there. And now we're going to get this one sent over here. Weston Gracida jumps in on the line, ready to pick this one up. But play's going to stop there. And take a look at this here on the replay. Weston goes to the ball there, the hook, and play stops. And away we go here, back in action. From the sideboards, Weston coming across there and coming in, trying to keep this one under control. Segundo and Fernando now, the battle of the number 3. Segundo comes away with it, looking down. Coming across. Marcos. Bignoli. Wearing the number 4. Marcos. Going to take a shot and just wide. Just wide of that goal. So we're going to have a knock-in here. Teams line up and get into position. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and take our first courtesy change here of the match. Courtesy change fixture here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. We use it in all levels of play. It is you can think of it as a pit stop, like in NASCAR or in Formula One. This is not a time for water, for coaching, for any of that. It is simply a time to change your horse and get back out onto the field. And here we see some of the players doing a flying change. And just like that, they're already heading back out on the field. That's what we like to see. The sweet spot for this courtesy change is roughly around 45 seconds is the sweet spot for it. Try to keep everyone moving quickly here, get back on the field, and get the match back underway. Not everyone has to do the change either. That is up to the player's discretion. If they would like to stay on their current mount, they're more than welcome to do so. So we see the players get back into position down here. And going to line up here for this knock-in. Just waiting on, I believe, one more player, and looks like we're about ready to go. Here we go now. Nico behind the ball here, ready to bring this one back in. Keeping this one going here. He's going to send this one over here, looking for Fernando. Ooh, bad luck there. Fernando unable to get a hold of that one. Ooh, and two players going to come together here. We're going to go ahead.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
I'm Gonzalo Pires.
Alejandro Poma.
I'm Paul Foster.
Michael Payne.
My name is Grant Gansey.
I am Sugar Eskin.
I'm Alejandro Navillo Estrada.
My name is Gaston Dodignac.
I'm Jason Crowder and watching CTV Sports.
All right, we're back live here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. All of our players are all right. We always do have medical staff on site at any and all of our games. So we're just going to wait for Fernando to get back out here on a fresh pony, and we will get this one back underway here. This is going to be a penalty number 4. The ball's resting there on the 60-yard stripe. And umpire just explaining to the players. Get a nice view of everyone there on the drone image. So as soon as we get everyone back out here, we'll get this one back underway. And here comes Fernando. Nicely done, remounted. And this is going to be Marcos Bignoli to get this one teed up the way he likes it. And Marcos with the shot. Goes along the ground, trying to thread the needle there, but it's going to go wide to the left-hand side. Still scoreless here in chukker number 1. As we have another knock-in. Nico brings this one back into play. Nico looking around. He's got Fernando off to the left-hand side. Fernando hops the boards, gets the little back shot there, but the whistle will sound, stopping the action. Back in action, here we go. Trying to get that one to the goal mouth. Gets it over the back line, but they're going to run out of real estate, and that's going to go wide. So another knock-in coming. This time in favor of Rosalinda Polo. Once again, here we go. Nico sends this one in. He's got Mo. Mo Baptiste working her way down, trying to get a hold of this ball. She got a little touch on it. Fernando's there to follow her up here. Nicely done there by Fernando. Looking for Weston Gracida, trying to get a hold of him. Weston over center line, can't quite get a hold of that ball. It's going to be picked off now by Bignoli. Marcos gets back under control here. Nice handy pony there. Loses it underneath the pony though, and Weston going to capitalize on that broken play. Weston, his ball skirts out the side here. Nico reaches out trying to get a hold of it here. Now Segundo with a little back shot there. Not quite where he wanted to place it, but he's able to follow up his own shot. Nicely done there. Can't quite keep it going, though. Now it's Kevin. Kevin with the shot here, looking for one of his teammates. Going to be picked off now by Nico. Nico right about at center field. Working his way down, but Segundo being a thorn in his side. Look at that bump and a ride off there by Segundo. Gets the ball, gets the steal. Nicely done there, but can't quite keep it moving. Segundo going to leave that one behind. And first one to get turned is going to be Weston Gracida. Weston, nice shot there. Going to send this one further down the field here. He's got teammates in motion. Mo jumps in, picks up the ball here. Can't quite keep it going where she wanted it. Here comes Nico with a little back shot to goal, but that's going to go wide to the left-hand side. Bad luck there. Both teams are snake bit around these goals. Here we have Marcos Bignoli with another knock-in. Marcos brings this one back into play. Taps it once, then fires a shot downfield. He's got Kevin Working his way down, Kevin Schmeits. Kevin keeping this one going here. Kevin overrides. Can't quite keep it going. It's going to be left behind. And chasing down that ball is going to be Bignoli. Can't quite keep it going now. Backed out of there by Nico. Nico with a back shot over here looking for Fernando. Fernando now picks it up, working his way down along the far sideboards. Being chased down here. Under 30 seconds remain here in this chukker. And keeping this one going down the field. Mo trying to keep this one under control. Unable to keep it with her. It's going to be picked off now by Segundo. Not a lot of time left. Segundo takes this shot over here now. Stolen back by Weston Gracida. Weston trying to keep this one under control and work his way back to the goal mouth here, but I do believe the double horn has gone. So that's all she wrote, folks, for chukker number 1. Scoreless here in the first. So we'll be right back in it with more action here in the Metropolitan Cup 6 goal right here on CTV Sports.
Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweat back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how the Ganges, especially, obviously Mark and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power. I mean, I always love the mountains, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
The polos had a huge, big menu, and that's the way polo should be.
I think the club is a very balance of fun and competitive polo. I think it's great that we're able to play, some people play 3 times a week, some people play 4, some people play 5, and that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want to make of it, and whatever you want to get out of playing, that's what you get here in Aspen.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live here at the Grand Champions Polo Club. This is the Metropolitan Cup on CTV Sports. Looks like the players are just about ready to get this one back underway. We went scoreless here in the first chukker. Nine teams entered this tournament here. Metropolitan Cup. Just waiting on a couple players to get into position here. We see the Rosalinda Polo Gracida Homes team wearing the blue jerseys, lining up with Mo Baptiste, Weston Gracida, Fernando Maciel, and Nico. I'm going to have to get confirmation on how to pronounce Nico's last name for you folks, so I am not going to butcher that just yet. But Nico's easy to spot out there. He's got the green helmet on, number 4 on his back. And on the other side of things, in the white jerseys, Victory Polo. Victory Polo lining up with Becky Schmeits, wearing the number 1 there. Kevin Schmeits, Marcos Bignoli, and Segundo Caimi. Actually, Marcos and Segundo, they are swapped. Marcos wearing the 4, Segundo wearing the number 3. let's see what the delay is. I believe there is an injury. All right. So sorry about that delay, folks. We do have a substitution on the field. You can see the player wearing the number 3 here in the dark pants. This is Eugenio Ferrari taking the place of Fernando Maciel. So here we go. Away and work. And Nico tried to get a hold of that one. And coming across Segundo. Miscues on that ball. Now it's going to be Weston Gracida with a little back shot there. Trying to find a teammate. Where is he going to go? Nico coming in on the action. Now Mo. Mo got a touch on it. Now it's going to be Segundo. Segundo Caimi. Segundo working his way down the field here. Passes up to Marcos Bignoli. Bignoli winds up, goes for the shot there. Miscues on it. Now Segundo. Segundo over center field now. Segundo. His ball. Going to take a hop over the sideboard. Out of play, so we're going to have a change of possession now. All right. Back in action, though. Marquitos Bignoli gets a hold of the ball. Sends a short little pass there. Kicked by the pony of Nico. Now Nico coming across. Gets this one back. Trying to keep it under control. Now Eugenio. Coming in. Ferrari. Nicely done. Ferrari. Gets a hold of that one. Sends it across field. Looking for Mo. Mo goes to the near side. Picks it up. Nicely done there by Mo. Working both sides of the pony there. Coming around. Keeping this one going. Where's this one going to go? They're going to, I believe there was a whistle there. Yep, the play is going to stop. And Marcos going to grab a hold of this ball. And bring it in with the penalty number 5. Marcos. Bignoli sends this one over here looking for a teammate, but it's going to be picked off now. Segundo tried to get in there. Now Marcos chasing this one back down. Can he get back a hold of this ball? He does. He finds it. Sends it further down the field. Over center field now. Keeping this one going. Trying to keep this one under control. Bignoli. He's got the goal in his sights here. Still has a lot of traffic to work through, though. Going to drop it back behind for Segundo. Segundo, unfortunately, that's going to get kicked by Ferrari's pony. Segundo trying to keep this one going. Oh, look at that. Stolen out of there. And Becky Schmeits with a back shot there, but it's going to go just wide. So bad luck there for the victory team. We're going to have another knock-in. Nico. Fires one down. Trying to get a hold of one of his teammates there. It's going to be Weston out in front of the pack here on the gray pony. Weston. Gracida. Nicely done here. Avoids the hook. Weston. Keeping this one going. Marcos. Weston. Segundo going to come in and save that one on the doorstep. Nicely done there by Segundo. Now coming in. Mo tried to get a touch on it. Now it's going to be Weston Gracida once again. Weston hooked out of there. Ball stolen away by Bignoli. Marcos Bignoli. Keeping this one going now. Backs it, or sends it over to Segundo. Segundo give and go right back up to Bignoli. Marcos slows it down, lets the defenders go by. Nico tried to get a touch on it. Now Bignoli sends a big one down, looking for the goal. Where's this one going to go? It's going to be Segundo. Segundo going to take a shot, and it's going to stay wide to the left-hand side. So lining up for another knock-in here. Nico behind the ball. And it looks like we're going to go ahead and let the players run off for the courtesy change here, right about halfway through the chukker. So see the players hopping on some fresh mounts. And we'll get this one back underway once everyone gets makes their way back out onto the field. All right, players that elected to use the courtesy change making their way back out onto the field to get into position here. We're going to start things off, or continue things off, I should say, with a knock-in on the west end of the field. Nico behind the ball. Nico taps this one into play. He's got players in motion, getting into position here. Weston going to try to pick up that ball, unable to get back to it. It's going to be Segundo now for Victory Polo. Segundo Caimi. Looking down the line here, he's got sight of the goal, but it's going to go wide to the left-hand side. So another knock-in coming here for the team in blue. Rosalinda Polo, Gracida Holmes. Nico fires a big one down the field here, looking for one of his teammates. Unfortunately, he's going to find the mallet of Marcos Bignoli. Bignoli trying to get a hold of it was Segundo, but coming down. Ferrari going to send this one here. Now Segundo grabs a hold of it right about center field. Segundo gets a turn back, facing the right direction now. Nico gets turned as well, chasing him down. Keeping this one going here, Segundo. Segundo's going to find the high mark there, getting his team on the board here in the second chukker. Nice view of that run there. Beautiful goal by Segundo. And going to head back over to center field. Just under a minute remains here in chukker number 2. As we get everyone into position, umpire looking for a clean and proper lineup here. Want to see one team on one side, or a team on either side of that white line, and away we go. Ball's back on the ground. Mo got a touch on it there. Now it's going to be picked up by Nico. Nico gets it turned back, facing the right direction now. Just about 30 seconds, just ahead of the warning horn. Nico, big bomb down the field here. And looks like that one had a little too much on it. It's going to go over the back line after the warning horn has gone. So that's all she wrote, folks, for chukker number 2. We'll be right back in it with more action here in the second half.
Polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
Gave me the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
This place is special because of the unique environment and nature that you have around here.
There's an endless amount of things to do here in Aspen Valley, so this is the place to be in the summer.
Great group, it's like a big family. We're all, on the field it's intense, we compete, but off the field we do a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, it's like playing in the polo heaven. It's perfect.
Playing in a dedicated women's polo league is great for progressing your polo. It's great for us to play together as women, to have a chance to take to the field with some of the best polo players in the world. It's helping us come together, improve our polo and keep up playing a regular high level of polo.
Like, I'm learning so much. I am shadowing some of the best women players in the sport, and it's just been an incredible journey, really.
I have played at Santa Rita before and I love it here. It's a fantastic club. They do so much for not only just polo but women's polo, so we're very excited to be here, and huge thanks to Melissa and Mark for having us.
If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chocolate Cocktail, because this is the fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day. Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Sweat, back at the Aspen Valley Polo Club, and it feels so good to be back at this beautiful club.
Every year that I get to come out here, it's another year that I'm very blessed and very grateful.
I mean, the polo here is fantastic. The people, the horses, the views, everything is beautiful here. But after that, there's so much to do.
Probably the uniqueness of Aspen is how the Ganges, especially obviously Mark and Melissa, try and make it entertaining for all different levels.
The energy in this place is full power.
I mean, I always love the mountains, and playing polo, one of the best things to do with the mountains, is an amazing thing.
It's different because we play arena polo, wheelie polo, all types of polo.
The polos had a huge, big menu, and that's the way polo should be.
I think the club is a very balance of fun and competitive polo. I think it's great that we're able to play, some people play 3 times a week, some people play 4, some people play 5, and that's the beauty of it. It's whatever you want to make of it, and whatever you want to get out of playing, that's what you get here at Aspen.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
polo school is the funnest thing I've become involved with in the last year of my life.
I mean, the confidence to be able to play an event in beach polo, Miami Beach, and snow polo in Aspen.
Our dedicated instructors have years of polo experience and are CHA certified.
It's important to us to come back and have a really good experience.
Every time you leave the gates from the polo school, you're hungry for more.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half of this Metropolitan Cup 6-goal game is underway. And away we go off the back line here. Marcos sends it over to Segundo. Segundo sends it along the far sideboards there, keeping this one going now. We got Kevin Schmeits. Kevin up in front here. And that one's going to go over the back line, wide of the goal. So we're going to have another knock-in here. Nico behind the ball. Nico taps this one into play once, checks his surroundings, looks around. Now he's going to lay the hammer to it, fires one down. Up here, looking for Ferrari, gets a hold of it. Ferrari fighting with the bouncy ball a little bit, but maintains possession. Ferrari doing a nice job here. Nicely done. Passes this one up there, looking for Weston Gracida. Gracida goes to the near side. Weston. Bad luck, miscues on that one, and that's going to go on in. That's going to be Ferrari to get that one. Nicely done there. Great team effort here. We see the replay. Weston with a beautiful shot there on the near side. Hooked out of there, and Ferrari just following him up, perfectly placed right in the center of the goalpost. So we are all tied up here. 1 goal apiece with about 5 minutes on the clock. Lined up here at center field. Kevin going to get a hold of that ball out of the bowl and hooked out of there, though, by Weston. And the whistle's going to sound here. Mo had possession, but there might have been a right-of-way violation there. And we see there on the replay, so we're going to drop this ball here and give possession to Victory. Is on the 60-yard stripe here for a penalty number 4, Marcos Bignoli. With the circle and his approach. Marcos sends that one up off to the right-hand side, still on the playing surface. Weston Gracida going to come in and steal this one away. Weston Gracida keeping this one going. Drops it behind here. And it's going to be Segundo to come away with it. Caimi. Segu keeping this one going. Working his way both sides of the pony here. Segundo going to find the high mark once again here. That is his second goal on the day. He had his first goal towards the end of the second chukker, and now finding another one here in the third. And with a little more than 3.5 minutes here in chukker number 3, that ball's put back on the ground here at center field. It's going to be Weston Gracida. Grabs a hold of it, keeping this one going. Weston. Couple players come through. Mo gets a touch on it. Mo. But coming through is going to be Bignoli. Marcos. Bignoli loses the handle on it now. Weston coming through. Passes over here to Nico. Nico can't quite keep it going. And it's going to be Segundo to come in and steal this one away for victory. Segundo. Passes up here looking for one of his teammates. He's going to find Bignoli. Marcos Bignoli. And Nico going to come together there. The battle of the number 4s. And the whistle will sound here. All right. So the whistle does sound. We're going to go ahead and send the players off for the courtesy change. All right. That's what we like to see, players making quick work of this courtesy change here. Quick hopping on another mount and heading right back out onto the field. Making sure all the equipment is adjusted properly, and back to the field they go. That's what we love to see here. Looks like we have a bit of a tack timeout here. So we'll allow Nico to adjust that piece of equipment. And it looks like he made quick work of that and is ready to get remounted. All right. Umpire drops the ball here, and away we go. Nico fires one down along the boards. But it does take a funny hop over the sideboards, so change possession now. And it's going to be Bignoli. Marcos. Keeping it close. Weston coming in to apply some pressure. Now he's going to release that ball downfield looking for Segundo, but coming in to get the steal, Ferrari. Ferrari gets his pocket pick there by Segundo. Nicely done there by Segundo Caimi. And coming down the line, though, is going to be Nico. Nico keeping this one under control, hooked out of there, right about center field. And here comes Segundo. Once again, Segundo gets it turned back, facing the right direction now. Segundo back over center field, looking around, checking his surroundings. He's got some players in motion. He's opting to go to the left, towards the sideboards. Segundo, miscues on that ball. Got a little lost there underneath the pony's legs. And here comes Nico with the steal here for Rosalinda. Look at that, bumping a ride off there. Here comes Segundo back in control once again. Segundo keeping this one going here. Weston goes for the hook, misses though, and here comes Segundo. And nicely done there by Segundo Caimi, getting his third goal on the day here. Nicely done there by Segundo. And we're making our way back to center field here for another bowl in on our official. With just about 40 seconds left to play here in chukker number 3. Will we beat the horn? We do. There was a whistle there. Umpire looking for a proper lineup, and away we go. So, warning horn has gone. Not a lot of time left here. And the whistle's going to sound here, stopping the action just after that warning horn. So that's all she wrote for chucker number 3. We'll be right back in it with more action here in the Metropolitan Cup 6 goal after this commercial break.
When I founded the Taqueria 48 years ago, the goal was to service polo players fieldside and carry a complete line of polo equipment. Since those early days, we now carry everything for the horse and rider. Anything that goes on or near a horse, you're likely to find here in our store. We still have polo equipment made by polo players for polo players.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, live here at the Grand Champions Polo Club on CTV Sports. Final chukker set to begin here in the first match of the Metropolitan Cup 6 goal. 9 teams in this tournament. Lots of action to be had. Did get a little bit of a late start with all the rain that we had in Wellington last week. It was cold and rainy, but the sun is out shining here today, and we are just about ready to get this one underway. So there was a foul to end chukker number 3, so we're going to start things off here with a penalty shot, and this is going to be a penalty number 3. 40 yards to an open goal. Marcos. All right, we got a final victory player out here on the field. We got the final Rosalinda Gracida Holmes player as well. So we are ready to go. With this penalty number 3. Bignoli sends that one along the ground and going to put that one right on end. So victory. Polo getting a commanding lead here at the start of the 4th chukker. 4-1 the score. As we head back to center field here for a bowl-in on our mounted official. Back in action here. Kevin going to get a touch on it here. Nico in on the action as well. Now, Weston Gracida going to find his way to the ball here within the pack of players. Coming in is going to be Bignoli. Marcos Bignoli working his way down and around, trying to keep this one under control. Loses the handle on it momentarily, but he's able to recover. He's deep in the corner down there. Weston gets a little turned around. Here comes Bignoli. Stolen, though, out of there by Nico. Nicely done here. Can he keep this one under control? No, not this time. It's going to be Bignoli to back that one out of danger. Over here to Segundo. Segundo can't quite reach that ball. Weston Gracida gets a back shot. Look at this. Setting up. Oh, Kevin saves that one on the doorstep. Weston Gracida going to find that one, though. Going to get a little redemption there. Man, you got to give Kevin some credit there. He stopped that one right there. Does not cross the line, but Weston does get some redemption in getting that ball back under control and getting the point. So, 4-2 now the score as we head back to center field. Still plenty of time left here in this fourth and final chukker. 4 minutes, 30 seconds on the clock. And umpire asking for a clean and proper lineup. And away we go. That ball's put back on the ground. Coming out of there with it is going to be Segundo. Segundo, nicely done here. Grabbing a hold of that ball. Sends it down. But it's going to get away from him there. Nico going to come in and pick it up here with Weston. Sending it further down. Coming in now. Ferrari. Keeping this one going now. Weston gonna find this ball, trying to keep it under control here. Weston and Bignoli come together right about center field. Bignoli. And Weston trying to keep this one under control. Loses the handle on that one, and it's going to be Bignoli. Segundo. With a pass up the field here, looking for one of his teammates, but they're going to run out of real estate. And that ball's going to trickle over the back line, wide of the goal. And looks like clock is stopped here. Our final courtesy change of the match happening now. Player's going to go hop on a fresh mount and be right back in it. All right, see the players making quick work of this courtesy change. That's what we like to see. Yeah, we'll get this match back underway. Not a lot of time left. 2 goals separating these two teams here in the final moments of our final chukker. Or final chukker of regulation time, I should say. Anything is possible. As we see the players head back out onto the field to get into position. Three minutes, 17 seconds on the clock. As we line up for a knock-in. Umpire calls play, and it's going to be Nico. Checking his surroundings. He's got some targets off to the left-hand side. Weston trying to get in there. Mo just out of reach there for her, and it's going to be backed out of there momentarily by Victory, but stolen back once again here by Nico for Rosalinda Gracida Holmes. Now, Nico going to wind up, send it down along the boards. Weston tried to get there, but it's going to be picked off and sent back here by Victory. Now, Nico still with it here. Runs the turn there, gets a turn back facing the right direction here. Just over 2.5 minutes left to play in chukker number 4. Coming down here, Ferrari keeping this one going. Ferrari is past. No one quite home to pick it up. It's going to be Segundo now to steal this one away. Segundo and Nico, they come together. And the whistle will sound. take a look at this here on the replay. .217 on the clock. 2 goals separating these two teams. Umpire tosses the ball out here to center field for penalty number 5. Going in favor of Victory Polo. Marcos Bignoli. Takes the shot here off center stripe. Passes over here looking for Segundo. Segundo trying to keep this one under control. Segundo with the shot towards the goal. But it's going to go just wide. Bad luck there. We're going to get a knock in here for Rosalinda Gracida. Nico taps it into play. Now going to unleash a pass downfield where he has Gracida. Weston keeping this one going here. Over center field now, being chased down hard here by Kevin. Ooh, bad luck there. Having a little trouble with the bouncing ball. Going to leave that one behind. Here comes Bignoli now. Bignoli. Bignoli trying to get that one under control. But the whistle's going to sound here. And we'll get a good look at this here on the replay on the drone. Yep. Just a little too close for comfort there. So our umpire blows the whistle, stopping the action. Yeah, Marcos and Segundo get this one teed up the way they like. And this is going to be a penalty number 3. 40 yards to a open goal. Marcos. Ooh, bad luck on that one. It's going to go wide to the left. Score stands 4-2. As Nico brings this one back into play. Nico. With 1 minute left to play here, Weston grabs a hold of this one over center field now. Under a minute. Weston avoids the hook. Keeping this one going here. Weston Gracida doing a nice job here. Keeping this one going here. Weston drops out and back behind here for Mo. Mo can't quite get a hold of it. Now Segundo going to back that one out of danger here into the corner. Comes off the sideboards. Segundo. Nico. And the whistle's going to sound. This is the final chucker. So we will play it out. Umpire marches this one over, drops it on the penalty number 3 stripe, 40 yards. This time going in favor of Rosalinda Polo, Gracida Holmes. Looks like Nico will do the honors here. Going to get this one teed up the way he likes. All right, Weston going to do the honors here. Here comes Weston Gracida with the approach. Weston Nicely done there. Weston Gracida puts a point on the board here. Gets his team to 3 goals. Clock ticking down. That is all just about all she wrote. We're going to let that clock tick down all the way. Players are already shaking hands. Congratulations to Victory Polo. Coming away with the win here in the first match of the Metropolitan Cup 6-goal. Stay tuned, keep an eye out on our schedule. That is going to be updated here just after this game ends. You're going to see the updated 6-goal schedule on our website and our app, so please be sure to take a look at that. And as always, here at CTV Sports, I'd like to thank you for tuning in, and we will see you guys on the next broadcast.